Let's open up the book. Come on now and take a good long look and see God has given us all we need to be free. It's about you, it's about me, it's about the truth that sets us free. It's about L-O-V-E, love from the Father up above. It's about hope, it's about life, it's about the love of Jesus Christ. It's about everlasting, never failing love. Peace be still, still, still. On this night, heaven's light. Peace, hallelujah, peace, hallelujah, praise hallelujah. Healer of men, peace again, peace. Peace is here, angels near, shepherds meek, wise men seek. Peace, hallelujah, peace, hallelujah, praise hallelujah. Healer of men, peace again, peace. Peace be still, still, still. On this night, heaven's light. Peace. Alleluia, peace. Alleluia, praise. Alleluia, healer of men. Peace again, peace. Peace is here, angels near, shepherds meek, wise men seek. Peace. Alleluia, peace. Alleluia, praise. Alleluia, healer of men. Peace again, peace. Peace on earth, Savior's birth, heavenly peace we will keep. Alleluia, peace. Alleluia, praise. Alleluia, healer of men. Peace again, peace. Prince of Peace.
Hello, boys and girls, and a happy new year to you.
Hiya, kids.
And a happy new year to you,
Hiya,
Lily.
Dave.
Hiya.
I can't believe it's 2022.
Yes,
God.
isn't it strange? And
yeah.
how are you getting
Oh,
on with your
it
bike?
is. Oh, yeah. But the trouble is, it's
Yes.
been raining
I know, oh
and I
dear.
couldn't go out very much
No.
because I don't want to get it all wet and daisy.
No.
No.
And you don't want to get wet either.
No, but I have my crush helmets on.
Oh, right, well, that's
My mum
good.
won't let me out without my crush helmet.
No. All right. Well, we're coming to the end of our Christmas stories.
Ah,
Yes. But it's really exciting, this one.
yeah. Go on then.
Okay.
Because I think we heard about the shepherds, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, this one is found in Matthew chapter 2 and the first 14 verses.
Let me check. That's right, kids. I've just checked.
Yeah. Well, far from Bethlehem in the east
Yeah.
lived these wise men.
Oh, were they very clever?
Oh, very clever.
Oh, not
And
like
they-
me then. I'm not clever.
Well, neither am I, so
No.
don't worry. And these men used to study the stars.
Wow.
Yes.
I like looking at the stars.
Yes, and they had these books that they looked in and were able to tell things from the stars.
Oh,
And they found that there was a new star,
wowie.
a brand new star. So they looked it up and it told them
Yeah.
that a baby boy was going to be born, a new king.
Oh, that'd be Jesus, wouldn't it?
Yes, in Bethlehem.
But they didn't know it was Jesus, I suppose.
No. So they got their things together
Yeah.
and they got their camels ready because they were very rich men. They had camels, not donkeys.
Oh, no. They weren't poor like Joseph.
No. And they started their journey towards Jerusalem.
Oh, right.
Mm.
Be more comfy on a camel.
It would be
Than
more
on a
comfy.
donkey.
That's right,
Yeah.
yes.
And they'd have nice, comfy things to lie on at night.
That's right.
Mm.
So they started their journey towards Jerusalem
Oh, yeah.
because that's where King Herod lived.
Oh, yeah. So they thought that the king would be with King Herod.
That's right. Yes, the baby boy being born would be in the palace of King Herod, wouldn't
Because their papers that they'd read
he? Yes,
said it was a king, a
That's
new king.
that's right. So they started their journey, and they arrived there at the palace of King Herod.
Oh, I bet it took them a long time though.
Oh, it must have done.
They'd be really tired, wouldn't they?
They would be,
Mm.
and they wanted to present their gifts to him.
Oh, wow, they
So
took
that-
gifts, right?
Yes, well, that will come in a minute. So they got to the palace, knocked on the door, and they explained to the people there.
The soldiers, be the soldiers,
yes,
wouldn't
be
it?
soldiers or
Mm.
somebody who opened
Be
the door.
frightening, the soldiers.
And they took them to the king, and they explained to the king while they were there. Well, the king was very, very frightened.
What was the name of the king?
King Herod.
And why was he frightened then?
Well, he thought that his kingdom, and him being king would be taken away from him with this baby being born as a new king.
But he thought there was going to be a big fight,
Oh, it could have been, yes.
big battle.
That's
Mm.
right. So he sent for his scribes and Pharisees
All right.
and asked them to search where this king would be.
Would
so-
they be like the priests from the temple?
That's right, yes.
Yeah, because the temple was in Jerusalem, wasn't it?
That's right.
So it wouldn't be far away.
No. So they looked through their records and their books, and they come back and they said, yes, we found out through Micah.
That was in the Old Testament.
That's right, yes.
Because they only had the Old Testament then,
That's
didn't
right. They didn't have the New Testament then.
they? No.
So he said, yes, Bethlehem in Judah is one of your littlest towns,
Ah.
but out of it will come the ruler of Israel.
Wow. So Herod was really frightened.
Whoa, Herod was,
was
really,
scared.
really angry, but he couldn't show it. And he explained to these wise men, you go away to Bethlehem
Yeah.
and find this young baby who's going to be king and come back and tell me, because I want to worship him too.
Oh, that was a lie.
That was a lie,
Because he
wasn't
was
it?
angry, wasn't
That's
he?
right.
So he wouldn't want to worship him.
No, he
No.
would want to destroy him, get rid of him.
Oh, bad man.
That's right. So the wise men set off towards Bethlehem. They didn't know where he was, where baby Jesus was, but they set off and followed that brand new star.
Wow. Was it very big, Dave? The star?
Well, it must have been. It was different from all the rest.
Yeah, because it'd been specially sent by God, I
That's
suppose.
right, yes.
Hmm.
Well, eventually the star stopped over a house in Bethlehem.
Wow. Not the stable.
Not the stable. He wasn't in the stable anymore.
Oh, I suppose he couldn't stay there forever, could
No, he couldn't. And he was in a house in Bethlehem. So they got off their camels, knocked on the door, and Joseph opened the door.
Gosh, I bet he was surprised.
Yeah, not half he was surprised to see these really wise men. And they came into his house and they knelt down where Mary and Jesus were, and they presented and they worshipped him and presented him gifts.
So they knew this was a new king then?
That's right, yes. They
Oh.
knew that this was baby Jesus,
Yeah.
who was going to be not just king of just the world and Herod's kingdom, but king of heaven and king of all the whole world.
Wow.
Yes. And they presented him gifts of gold, frankincense,
I know.
yes,
Myrrh.
and myrrh, that's right. And they had a lovely time talking with Mary and Joseph and worshipping Jesus and thanking God for allowing Jesus to be born.
I bet, do you think Mary made him a cup of tea?
Oh, well, she must
And
have
a
made them
jambutti.
something, yeah, something like that.
Would they have a cup
yes.
of tea and a jambutti?
But they'd been journeying for a long time.
Yeah, they'd be
So
tired.
I would
wouldn't they?
think that they'd have an inn ready for them to go to and have a good rest. And when they'd finished talking to Mary and Joseph, they left and went to the inn.
All right. And I bet they were really tired.
Well, they were.
They must have been really heavy-eyed and can't keep their eyes open.
That's right.
So
And
they went to bed
they
to have a
went
rest.
to bed to have a rest. And during the night, one of them had a dream that an angel came to them and said, "Don't go back to King Herod,
Why?
because he was going to kill baby Jesus."
Yeah, because he didn't like him, did he?
No, that's right. So
He
in
was
the
frightened.
morning, they got up and they went the longest route around from where King Herod was.
Oh, so they went
home.
round Jerusalem.
That's right.
They didn't go back there
No,
because that nasty king was
that's
there.
right. That same night,
Yeah.
Joseph had a dream and an angel appeared to him and said,
Wow.
"Joseph, leave Bethlehem and go to Egypt, because King Herod was trying to find out where Jesus was to kill him." And so quickly they gathered their things together
In the middle of the night?
in the middle of the night.
So nobody had seen him?
That's right. Got that poor old donkey that he came on and went to Egypt,
Wow.
away from King Herod. Well, because the wise men hadn't come back to King Herod, he was furious.
Wow, but he was really stamping around and angry.
That's right. And he sent out his soldiers to find where Jesus was. But he didn't know.
No. Because
That
he'd gone to
night-
Egypt.
That's right. That night, Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus had left to go to live in Egypt. And that, I'm afraid, is where the Christmas story ends.
Oh, but they came back from Egypt, didn't they, afterwards?
Yes.
After a little while.
After a little while, they did, because King Herod had died.
Ah, goody.
Yes,
So Jesus, when he was little,
yes,
was in Egypt.
that's right.
Wow,
Yes,
that's good, that.
it is good, isn't it?
Because God
Yeah,
looked after Jesus.
he protected his son.
Yeah,
That's right.
he's really clever, God, isn't he?
Well, I've got 3 questions for you today.
Wow, Dave.
Oh, well. 1,
Go on then, let's listen.
where were the men from the east looking for who? Sorry. Oh, it's having a
Put
long
your
time.
teeth back in.
That's right. What were the men from the east looking for?
The new king.
And 2, how did the priests know where Jesus would be born? Oh.
I know.
And 3,
They looked in the Old Testament.
all right. And 3, what gifts did the wise men bring to baby Jesus?
I'm not going to tell the boys and girls.
No, they have to find out themselves.
Yeah.
We've said it a number of times, haven't we? Yeah. And that's it. That's the end of the Christmas
Ah.
story.
Oh, well, we'll have to find out soon.
Hello, boys and girls.
It's JJ here, and a happy new year to you. Well, we've come to do last memory verse, yeah. And it's something to do with the story you've just heard, yeah. Well, it's found in Matthew chapter 2 and verse 11. Matthew chapter 2 and verse 11. And it says, they fell down and worshipped him, presenting gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Matthew chapter 2 verse 11. Oh, that's a pretty long one. Oh, let's say it together. You ready? Matthew chapter 2 verse 11. They fell down and worshipped him, presenting gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Matthew chapter 2 verse 11. Okay, you say it now. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, well done, well done, well done. Let's say it again. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, well done. Let's say it one more time together. Are you ready? Matthew chapter 2 verse 11. They fell down and worshipped him, presenting gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Matthew chapter 2 verse 11. Oh, well done, well done, well done, well done. Okay, now try and remember that for next week and say it to your teacher. And see if you can say all of them that we've learned together. Okay, and I'll see you soon. Bye.